All right, let's talk about sales because let's be honest, in today's world, it can feel incredibly complex. I mean, if you've ever felt like getting from a potential customer to a signed deal is less of a straight line and more of a tangled maze, well, you're in the right place. We're going to break it all down. Let's dive in. So, to really set the scene, let's start with a number 7. That's the average number of people you have to get a yes from in a typical B2B sale today. 7. I mean, think about that. That's not just one person to convince. It's 7 different opinions, 7 schedules you got to juggle, 7 unique points of view to tackle. The complexity is absolutely real, and it's not getting any simpler. And on top of that, there's been this massive power shift. Get this, a whopping 77% of B2B buyers, they won't even pick up the phone or answer an email until they've already done a ton of their own research. They're out there online, learning, comparing, and basically getting most of the way through their buying journey before you, the salesperson, even have a chance to say hello. So that really brings us to the big question, right? You've got more people to convince, and they're more informed than ever before they even talk to you. In this new world, this new maze, how do you actually find a clear path to a sale? How do you guide someone through all that complexity? Well, that's what we're here for. Think of this as your map. We'll kick things off by digging into this new, complex reality. Then, we'll lay out a modern sales roadmap. We'll cover the first steps for finding opportunities, then the next steps for actually winning the deals, and finally, how to really master the whole process. All right, section 1. Let's really get our heads around this new reality of selling, because if we want to navigate that maze, we first have to understand why it feels so tricky to begin with, not just for us, but for the buyer too.
And here's the thing, it's not just salespeople feeling the pressure. Buyers are feeling it too. A survey actually asked them what makes buying so tedious these days, and look at the answers. 77% said they have to do way more detailed ROI analysis. 75% said the research they have to do is just extensive. And over half pointed to, you guessed it, more people being involved in the buying group. So the key takeaway here, this whole complex process is frustrating for everyone.
So, you might be wondering, how in the world do we bring some order to all this chaos? The answer, thankfully, is pretty straightforward: a clear, repeatable process. This is where your modern sales roadmap comes in. So, what are we even talking about when we say sales process? Well, it's simple, really. It's a series of repeatable steps, a system that you can use to guide a potential customer from that first little spark of awareness all the way to a closed deal. You can think of it like this. For them, it's a journey, but for you, it's your trusty roadmap. And this roadmap has 8 key steps. We're going to go through all of them, but just to give you a quick overview, the first 4, planning, prospecting, conversations, and qualifying, that's all about finding the right opportunity. The next 3, presenting value, overcoming obstacles, and closing, that's the part where you're focused on winning the deal. And that last step, delivery, well, that's where you turn a sale into a lasting relationship. Okay, so let's start at the beginning. Let's talk about those first crucial steps for finding a real opportunity. We're going to cover steps 1 through 4. These first 3 steps are really all about building a solid foundation. Step 1, planning, is your homework. It's about doing the prep work so you don't fall flat. Then comes prospecting, where you actually go out and start searching for new customers. And then in those first conversations, your main job isn't to talk, it's to listen. You're trying to uncover their real needs and start painting a picture of what a better future could look like for them. Then we hit step 4, qualifying. This is absolutely critical. It's where you figure out if this is a real opportunity or just a dead end. 2 classic frameworks can help you do this. There's ANUM, that's authority, need, urgency, money. And the one you might have heard of, BANT, budget, authority, need, and time. The whole point here is to make sure you're investing your valuable time in deals that can actually close. Okay, so once you've qualified a lead and you know it's a real opportunity, your whole focus shifts. Now it's all about winning the deal. And these next steps, 5 through 7, this is really where the magic happens. Step 5 is all about presenting value. And I love this quote because it just nails it. Your job isn't to list features, it's to present a buying vision with clear outcomes that compels your prospects to change. You're not selling a thing, you're selling a transformation. You're selling that awesome after picture. All right, next up, a step that can scare a lot of people: overcoming obstacles. But the key here is all about your mindset. You can't fear objections. In fact, you should welcome them. They're just opportunities to clarify your message. It means they're engaged. So listen to really understand where they're coming from, stick to the facts, and tackle their concerns one by one, all while staying positive. It's a conversation, not a fight.
And that brings us to step 7, closing. You've done all the work. The planning, the calls, the presentation, it all leads to this moment. And you know what the most important part of closing is? It's simple. You have to ask for the business. You have to confidently and directly ask. Yeah, it takes guts, but it's the one thing you are completely in control of.
But hold on, the journey doesn't end when they say yes. Not if you want to be truly great at this. That brings us to our final section, which is all about mastering the entire path, turning that one-time deal into a long-lasting relationship.
And that's step 8, delivery and follow-up. This is where you earn trust and create loyalty for life. It means getting all the paperwork done smoothly, doing every single thing you said you were going to do, and then, this is key, following up to make sure they're happy. This is how you show a customer they matter, not just the sale. And you know what that leads to? Referrals and more business down the road. It's a total game changer. So there you have it, an 8-step roadmap designed to help you navigate the wild world of modern selling. It's a way to bring structure to the chaos, to turn that confusing maze into a clear path forward. The roadmap is right here in front of you. So the only question left is, are you ready to master the journey?